Hey everybody, welcome back to Mama's Lodi Tarot. It's Mama. I'm sorry y'all, I know I've been gone for a while, but I did have some family with me in town and I was kind of busy elsewhere, but I am back and we are getting back into these videos, okay? And I promise that I won't be gone this long again, but these videos do take a lot of energy, you guys. Bear in mind, it does take a lot of energy to do these videos. But I had someone request me to do a video on Charles Melton and JENNIE Blackpink, which is, I guess, a music artist. I don't really know much about either one of these people except that JENNIE had a music video for a song, and Charles Melton played a role in the music video. I don't know if they're in a relationship. I don't know what, but I'm telling you right now, it's not looking good. Really, honestly, it's looking like she back outside and that this is over with. I'm really picking up the energy of, I'm seeing party in here. She's outside. She's happily single. She's enjoying herself. All right, so let's jump right into it. So we have Charles Melton. Okay, he's coming out looking mighty crazy, y'all. Okay, he is coming out as a Don Juan, because I'm like, let me make sure y'all can see that. All right, he is coming out as a Don Juan, so he's definitely out partying. He definitely loves to, get down, get outside. He loves himself a good baddie, shot o'clock. He loves him some baddies. He definitely loves to party, and he's good at it. He got lots of girls, He's that guy when it comes to the nightlife and the partying and the being outside. Okay, he's also coming out as a trickster, y'all. So he's definitely out here, just dibbling and dabbling, playing around in people's energy. He's playing a lot of games. He's messing around with people, and not being honest, obviously. He's definitely not being real about who he is. He's definitely a false person with this trickster here. He's definitely, lying, sneaking, conniving, whatever way he can to make sure that he could get in these women's pants, is what I am seeing with this trickster and this Don Juan. All right, and then all of these cards came out in reverse, as they should. Okay, because the only thing that we can say about this that's honest is that he is a trickster and a Don Juan. All right, that he is out here thotting and bopping. All right, because we have victim, but that came out in reverse because he's not no victim. This is the whole thing about him being a trickster. This is how he comes to you. This one is going to come to you pretending like he's going through a lot of stuff, like he's, been through so much. He's been hurt so many times. So many women have done these different things to him. He's just this humble, nice guy. And this is the approach that I'm sure he came to JENNIE with, is what I'm hearing. Like, this is how he came at her. Like, really sweet, really approachable, really seeming like a wounded masculine, like, this wounded guy who's been through a lot of hardships, who's been through a lot of hard things. Whole time, he's a shapeshifter out here, okay? Yeah, so that came out in reverse as well, because he's wearing so many different masks, we can't even keep track of who this man is at this point. But this is not the image that is known to the public, right? This one is wearing two faces, all right? So Charles Melton, you're not able to, on the surface, know that he is this trickster, Don Juan, who's out here talking to women, telling them all type of lies and BS just to get in their drawers, acting like he's this wounded victim, like he's this shy, nice guy who's just been so hurt, and he just wants to, find someone to love him and to heal him and to make him feel whole again. Yeah, it's a bunch of BS, but on the surface, he is showing up as a victim. On the surface, he does look like somebody who is in a lot of turmoil, who is looking to find somebody just to hug them and give them some love that, they've been needing. We also have student coming out here in reverse, which I found interesting because this is giving the energy of basically making it seem to JENNIE like he really wanted to learn from her. He really wanted to I just love how you're able to do this. I would love to know how I can, be better emotionally, how I can be so giving. Can you teach me how I can, do this? But then also sneaking in, I'm hearing, do you think that you can show me how to do this as far as work-wise? So not only was he trying to, you know, get into her mind, but he was also trying to use her at the same time and see what it is that he could learn from her to, you know, for his own benefit as far as whatever industry it is that they're in and making money. He was hoping that he could learn something from her or come up off of her in some kind of way. But this is also giving me the energy of this is somebody who would not learn, right? This is somebody who was constantly doing these same things over and over with this trickster energy, constantly playing games, fooling around in different women's energy, just not learning from any of his past lessons, and not really caring to learn from anything that's happening, and choosing to just repeat this negative cycle pretty much. It's what I am seeing. So that's what we got. Now on to Jenny, my girl. She is coming out as, yeah, so it's just one of those things where I feel like she has, you know, because we do have addict also out here. So this woman has an addiction to, you know, serving this man, to servitude, and to helping others, and to looking out for people. It seems like that's something that she really, really enjoys doing, but to the point of detriment is what I'm hearing. Like she goes so overboard to the point of detriment, right? To the point where it is an addiction where she cannot stop herself. She feels obligated to help this masculine. I'm seeing hero out here, so she feels like she can save this masculine, like she can stop Charles from doing whatever negative things that he's doing, being out here in this trickster energy. Or excuse me, at one point, because I feel like she outside now, but at one point she felt like she could save this masculine. At one point she was playing into this victim mindset that he was giving on to her, and feeling like, okay, maybe he is just somebody who's been hurt, and maybe he is really just looking for someone to guide him, you know, and someone to help him with the guide coming out here. And she was willing to really invest in this masculine with the Midas coming out here. She obviously was the one that was financially stable, and the one that had the entrepreneur and money mindset, you know, with the Midas coming out here. So she was definitely trying to help this masculine, is what I'm hearing, to get his life together. She was hoping that she could be the light at the end of the tunnel, that she could sort of be the star, you know, in his life, and get him to make better choices and heal and do better things. But it was to the point of her own detriment, to the point of it being an addiction here, something unhealthy, where she was not able to focus on what it is that she needed to do, because she was so distracted by this masculine, to the point of addiction, to the point of being willing to do anything for him. So much so, I mean, I'm just hearing she didn't even think that was normal. Like she was questioning the validity of that. Like, why was she so hell bent on even caring so much about this masculine? So we're going to get into this, right? I am seeing no. We have spotted reputation, going bad, rotten idea. So things turned out really, really bad. And she is definitely regretting even trying to have a situation with this masculine. I am seeing, no, your ideas are rejected, not satisfied with results, followed by resurrect old ideas, breathe new life into it. So this masculine, Charles, could currently be talking to her, trying to see if she would want to be open to having some sort of relationship, or how, you know, getting back to how things used to be. But that's definitely not the case. On, you know, as far as what was happening in the past, what I'm seeing with this is that she was trying to get this masculine to open up to some new ideas. She was trying to get this Charles to open up to a new way of thinking, to a new way of doing things. She was trying to help him to do his healing work with this resurrecting old ideas and breathing new life into it. She wanted him to look at things from a new perspective, to see things for the bigger picture, and not be so caught up in those things that he went through in the past, and try to heal those wounds. This masculine was, listen, you see this, he was definitely not open to this change. He was definitely rejecting any idea about doing the healing work. It's something about, you know, with this not satisfied with results. It's something about not seeing the reflection of the healing fast enough, not feeling like it's actually changing anything or doing anything. This masculine, like I said, with this student in reverse, he refused to learn. He believes that his way of doing things is the way that he should continue to do things. Okay, so that is what I'm seeing here. I am seeing, I just had a mature woman and rich guy. Mature woman fell off of the deck with a rich guy. So we will go into this deck. But I am seeing here that, you know, she's no longer in the energy of enabling. She no longer wants to enable Charles. Jenny, she's not wanting to keep him in his energy of being able to use her pretty much and siphon off of her. She's no longer in the energy of wanting to hold herself back and be this immature woman with this mature woman coming out in reverse. She knows that, you know, she's, by dealing with this loser, basically, with this, that's what I'm getting from this rich guy in reverse, by dealing with this loser, this man who's obviously, oh, I didn't even realize Ice King in reverse came off the deck. So this is what I'm saying. He is not wanting her to ice him out at this time. He is not trying to be iced out. He's trying to stay present in her reality and in her life. But she knows that while she's with him, she is seen in this energy of immature, of not a mature woman. She is not her. She's not going to be seen as a divine feminine while she is dealing with this masculine, okay? And she knows this, all right? She is aware of this, and she's not trying to deal with him because she's not trying to be in low vibrational energy, and she wants nothing to do with this masculine. This masculine is very apathetic, I will say that. He is very, very cold-hearted, not only just off of this Ice King, but I'm really, really picking that up off of this Victim in reverse card. He really, really doesn't care about the things that he's doing. He really does not care. I cannot emphasize enough that he doesn't care about what he's doing. He's very, very apathetic and cold-hearted towards Jenny and towards his behavior towards women. It's almost as if he's, it's almost like he wants to punish women. I am seeing Queen and Femme Fatale coming out here. So this masculine definitely feels like all women are, you know, sexual items. He views women as sexual beings. He sees them for their sexual looks and for their worth is what I'm picking up off of this. For their sexual looks and their body in terms of their worth is what I mean. He's not looking at what's on the inside. He's focused completely on the sexual nature, the romanticism. He definitely loves himself a hot girl. All right. And he feels like that's how all women are. And that's pretty much all that they're good for is being hot girls and, providing sex, you know, sex. That's pretty much, unfortunately, the energy that I am picking up off of this, you know. Like I said, we have emoji overuser over here coming out in reverse with Laundry Mountain Climber. Like, this is someone who does not want to do the work emotionally. He was not willing to do anything, all right, to progress, to tackle these emotional wounds and these problems that he had. And she was trying to help him, but unfortunately, you can't make somebody do something, all right? You can't force somebody to do something. I'm seeing awkward dancer with coffee addict in reverse. It's like he, you know, this was a very awkward situation for him to talk about things, to talk about his emotions and his feelings. He was not in that energy. He was not wanting to speak about the choices that he made and the things that he's done. He's not willing to climb that mountain, right? He's not willing to deal with his emotional baggage that he is carrying. Like I said, very, very cold-hearted with this emoji overuser in reverse. Not one to speak about emotions, not one to deal with emotions. Very, very apathetic and cold-hearted in Jenny's energy. So I don't know how she was even dealing with somebody that's like this, okay? Because when I tell you that would have irritated the F-U-C-K out of me, when I tell you that would have irritated me. All right, so yeah. Like I said, I want to know more about this. This Queen and this Femme Fatale. Because like I said, I really feel this energy of him being all over the place. I am seeing, you know, Liberator in reverse with Teacher in reverse. So like I said, thank you, ancestors. He was not wanting to do any work. Like, I don't know how much they can emphasize that he was not willing to learn anything. He was not willing to listen to anything that she had to say. It's funny how somebody will come in the energy of needing help and needing guidance and saying all of this stuff, but not listening at all, not wanting to free yourself, not wanting to get out of his head and get into his body and start making these changes and start making some movement, okay? I can't make this up with them. Like, not willing to release, not willing to free himself, okay? Not willing to at all, all right? Especially when it comes to his social life, all right? Especially when it comes to his social life, his network. He was looking for a lot of help as far as, you know, how can he actually build his net worth, how can he build his network and net worth? How can he grow? How can he actually start to make some money and start to do stuff? But how can she, how is Jennie going to be able to help him or do anything for him if he was not able to release this obsession with sleeping around? And I am picking up on with this networker, he might have been the type of person that would sleep with people that he potentially, and this is probably exactly what he did with Jennie. It's probably exactly how it started off. Instead of him trying to see what real opportunities he could get and what he could actually learn from her, he chose to, make the situation, yeah, I am seeing sweetheart on the bottom of the deck. So, he saw her as a sweetheart. All right. And instead of him choosing to use her, to learn what it is, that use her as a teacher and allow him to actually learn something from her, he chose to try to make some sort of relationship with her. Okay. I am seeing sweetheart, travel, and unbothered. So like I said, listen, Jennie is outside. She's networking. She's doing what she needs to do. She's having her fun. She's living her best life. All right. I am seeing partying with poker face in reverse out here. Ooh, followed by twin flames. So what I'm getting is that Jennie knows that there is no chance that this man is somebody that she could be with. All right. She's not trying to hear any lies. She's not believing in any false narratives about, she's not trying to hear nothing about, oh, we twin flames. Oh, we supposed to be in love. Oh, we supposed to do this. This masculine could be in the energy of, trying to convince her that they have something, a deeper bond, a soul tie, a deep connection, whatever it is. And she's not going for it. She's not trying to hear it. She's happily single. She's out here living her best life, and she's not trying to be tied down by this masculine because she knows, all right, that all he has to offer is lies, that he is showing up as a false person, all right? That's what this is. She is totally unbothered, and she is not trying to go back. She is moving forward with this travel here. She is moving forward, and she is in the energy of being unbothered. All right. Ooh, I love that for you, Jennie. Get it, girl. Don't listen to no lies and no BS. All right. I'm telling you, she knows that this masculine is lying and that he's childish. Okay. And she knows that he's lying about a lot of these, these childhood wounds and things that he hasn't healed. All right. That he's embellishing. Remember, victim came out in reverse. So that could have been the case that a lot of these mishaps and misfortunes that he's had dealing with women or dealing with love were pretty much as a result of him, all right, with this death magic coming out here, all right? This man might be out here, listen, death magic, karmic femme, and commitment. So this is what I'm saying. This is saying you're going to die before you leave me. He's really out here trying to intimidate Jennie, trying to make her feel like she's not going to be able to move forward without him, all right? But like I said, she's realizing that a lot, like I said, she's realizing and knowing that he's been telling a lot of lies and making up a lot of stuff about his childhood wounds, right? So now and about his, these relationships, and about the fact that he was actually the childish one in a lot of these situations where the relationship didn't work out with the woman, okay? So we see that this is what he was doing to get women in situations with him. He was out here working on them. He was out here doing things that he had no business doing to keep women trapped in relationships and in commitments with him in karmic energy, all right? This is what he wants. He wants women in lower vibrational karmic energy. This is giving me the energy of wanting this woman, wanting Jennie and wanting the other women to, just put up with things that they would no longer do. Behave in ways that they wouldn't normally behave, and accept things and tolerate things from this man Charles here that they would not normally be tolerating from a man. Okay, this is what I'm seeing here. All right, listen, again with this child services and moving on. So again, she's realizing that she is not here to help this masculine to grow up. This masculine needs to grow up, and this shit is played the F out. Okay, I can't make it up. It's played out, sitting up here trying to teach this man how to grow up. All right, you can't raise a man, K. Michelle. You just cannot. All right, so Jennie is realizing that you cannot raise a man, and it is not her business to get involved with this masculine. It is played out, trying to get him to grow up and trying to get him to move on with his life and be a better person. All right, she's over it. She's moving on. I'm seeing fake flexing, spiritual hater, and thief. So listen, this masculine is definitely in his feelings because she is realizing with this spiritual hater, she is realizing that this masculine has been, fake flexing, all right? And that he is not who he says he is, that he's been wearing a mask this whole time with this thief, all right? This is what she's realizing. Like I said, we got unexpected money in reverse as well. So, like I said, she's realizing that this masculine is not at all who he said that he was, that he's most definitely out here BSing, and she don't want nothing to do with him, okay? That his health is possibly compromised, you know what I'm saying? But she is showing up as the starseed. All right, so tell me more about this fake flexing and unexpected money in reverse. So like I said, this masculine is really out here pretending to be somebody that he's not. But the veil has been lifted is what I'm seeing. Oh my God, I can't with these dropping the cards, y'all. I apologize. Give me 1 second. Yeah, listen, we got nice guy in reverse. That mask that he's wearing, that nice guy act that he was trying to play, it's no longer working, all right? It's no more Mr. Nice Guy. It's no more playing this role and pretending that you're somebody that you're not. No more help, no more advice. Okay, I just heard that song, Jasmine Sullivan. Okay, but what she said was she was like, no more. Oh, Lord, I just had it and now it's not coming to me. But either way, no more pop-up visits. Yeah, that's what she said. Listen, she's not dealing with this masculine at all anymore. She realized that this man was wearing a whole mask. He was a whole fraud with this thief here. Okay, listen, we got divine feminine and self-love. I can't make this up. Jennie is not playing. She's out here in her self-love era. She is focusing on her, all right? She's not trying to give out no handouts, all right? With cut down in reverse. She's cutting that out. She's not trying to give out no handouts and help nobody no more, all right? Because this ain't getting her nowhere. She's not, listen, the butterfly with the mirror in reverse, she's no longer mirroring this masculine. All right, she's like, no, you can't convince me that we no twin flames. You can't convince me that we supposed to be together. You can't convince me that we nothing. She's not going for it. She is in a new phase. She is focusing on herself with this butterfly. She's focusing on her healing, shining her inner light. She's really just focusing on getting out of this. Listen, she's getting back outside. She's not in the energy of being heartbroken. All right. And she's not looking to go backwards with this Cupid's arrow in reverse. This masculine Charles is not doing it for her no more. She don't want nothing to do with Charles. Charles is no longer in addiction of hers, okay? With addiction and love call in reverse. She is no longer addicted to hearing from him and talking to him. She's no longer in that energy anymore, all right? I can't make it up with Chaser in reverse. All right, she's no longer trying to chase this man. She's not. She understands that this man is possibly, a narcissist with the golden mirror coming out here. All right, and she's putting an end to dealing with people that she knows she don't belong with, that she knows there's no love with love coming out of reverse as well. So, listen, she understands her self-worth and her self-value now, right? With self-indulgence coming out here, all right? She knows that she's worth more, okay? And this masculine is in the energy of being concerned because a divine feminine is loving on herself, and that's Jennie. So, boy, that is what we got so far. Let's see. We can go a little bit deeper because this is juicy. I didn't expect it to be no type of romantic relationship going on here, y'all. I thought that they was supposed to be friends or something like that, but I am seeing distraction in reverse. As I said, she's not in the energy of allowing this masculine to distract her anymore. She knows that is all he was and all he would ever be. I can't make it up with unfriendly coming out after that. She is in an energy of being very unfriendly towards this masculine Charles because Jennie knows that this man is a distraction. She is not in the energy of trying to be distraction. She is focusing on her future. Okay, she is loving on her. All right, this is what I am seeing. She is worried about herself. She is focused on her self-love and her future. Okay, she is not listening. I'm seeing I'm sorry, false promises in reverse with the community. Okay, so what I'm, oh my God, what I'm getting is that this masculine is going to be, Charles is going to, he's begging, he's pleading, he's saying he's sorry, he's trying to say, he's not trying to be for the community no more, he's not trying to be outside, he's not going to do this, he's not going to do that, but she knows that these are false promises, and she wants nothing to do with these false promises. She don't want to hear no I'm sorry, she don't want to hear he's not going to be outside, all right, she don't want to hear nothing about it because she knows that this man is for the streets, okay? She know he for the streets, and she's not trying to be involved, all right? She can't help him no more, all right? And what's so crazy is that, look at this. We got secret, sabotage, and negative. So, you know, behind secretly, his whole intentions is to sabotage her and continue to bring negativity into her life. But this dude is dumb because he don't know that she already got this figured out. She's not dumb. Like, I don't know. Whatever plans he's cooking up, they're not going to work with plans coming out in reverse. You know what I'm saying? And career in reverse. Listen, whatever he's planning on doing to try to mess with her situation, her career, it's not going to work, all right? This woman definitely has something special about her, all right, Jenny? She has a star quality with the gift coming out here. And listen, she's blessed. She's favored, okay? And he's not going to be able to do anything. Listen, I'm seeing he's not going to be able to do anything to tarnish her name. Okay, I'm seeing gaslight, support, and gossip. All right, so he is going to be in the energy of gossiping, trying to gaslight people into not supporting her. Okay, but what I am seeing is that these people, they have seen her growth, all right? Whoever these people are that he's trying to tarnish her name to, it's not going to work. They truly support her. They've seen and witnessed her growth here is what I am seeing. Oh, this is beautiful. Listen, we got bad news coming out in reverse. She's not going to be getting any bad news because the people that she loved, they know that something has changed here with this ain't shit coming out in reverse, all right? That she's not the one that was out here ain't shit. That something they know, okay? With broke ass in reverse, they know that something ain't right. This is the energy he gonna be trying to talk and say about her. Oh, she ain't this, she ain't that. All right, she broke up. But we know that this is not the case. The people that truly love her and know her and support her know that this is not the case. All right, I'm seeing, listen, uninterested, bankrupt, and divination abuser. So this masculine, listen, Charles might definitely try to do something here to this woman because she is uninterested in the fact that he is looking boo-boo the fool out here. He ain't got no money. He's looking bad. Listen, he don't got it. It's not looking good. And Jenny is showing up as uninterested. And so this masculine may try to do something here to pull some strings and get things working in his favor, all right? So, I mean, listen, I am seeing souls whisper. So with detach in reverse, it's like he got the devil on something on his shoulder telling him, don't leave this alone. Don't let her move forward. Do not allow her to detach. All right, don't let her move on. And so, listen. The conversation is getting a little eerie. Okay? The conversation is getting a little eerie and it's getting a little scary. All right? Listen. Listen, I'm seeing consider the options, forgiveness, and strategy and planning in reverse. This masculine, Charles is not trying to hear nothing about no options, all right? As far as consider the options in reverse. She's not supposed to be considering no options as far as moving on, all right, with strategy and planning. She shouldn't be considering nothing about moving on. He's saying don't think about moving forward, all right? I don't know if he's saying this directly to her or if this is just the thoughts that's going on in his head, but he's not trying to see this woman move forward, and he's not thinking rationally with this strategy and planning in reverse. He's really not thinking rationally. He is feeling like the only thing that she should be thinking about is trying to forgive him. Okay, I am seeing giving money in reverse, all right? It's something, finances is a big, huge piece of this, and her not wanting to supply this masculine with some sort of money. Addictions, bad habits is the energy that I'm getting because this masculine is definitely not trying to hear anything about her not supporting him financially and giving him money, okay? This is really, really putting him in a darker energy where he's wanting to take matters into his own hands and do something, okay? This is like he wants to start to have this wheel turn in his favor because he's not feeling this whole energy of her not, listen, like I said, reach out in reverse, and he's just not trying to hear it. All right, he wants to know, why isn't she reaching out? Why isn't she speaking to him? And if she doesn't soon, then listen, honor yourself and resolution. He gonna have to take matters into his own hands. This is the scary one. This one is the scary one, all right? This one is the one that's going to, look, ahead, the lone wolf, the one that's going to take matters into his own hands and do what he got to do. Listen, I'm seeing protect, all right? Listen, This is a loopy one, okay? I'm telling you right now, this masculine is out of his right mind. He is not trying to move on, all right? With this obsessive lover and fake accounts in reverse, I can't make it up, with bad habits. This man is definitely out here. He's very, very toxic, okay? He's very, very toxic. He has addictions, all right? He definitely has addictions, okay? And this is the reason why he is in this energy of being an obsessive lover, all right? He's not trying to move on from Jennie, okay? He's definitely watching her. He's definitely on fake accounts. Listen, he's stalking her. He's watching her. He's calling her from different numbers. He's doing whatever it is that he has to do to get the inside scoop. I can't make it up. Oh my God. Yo, this is crazy. We got inside scoop with grudge holder and crying over you. He like, you're not about to leave me like this. You're not about to do this to me. This one here, he's not trying to be left in the energy of sadness and crying and helplessness. He is upset. All right, he feels some type of way. Again, I said this masculine is thinking about doing something. We already seen the lit candle on divination abuse, and now we got grudge holder with the lit candle again. So this masculine is definitely in the energy of trying to figure out what his next move is going to be in terms of how he's going to get his way, because if he don't get his way, then there's going to be some bigger issues. He wants to protect his assets, and he feels that Jennie is that asset, and he's going to do whatever he has to do with this honor yourself and resolution. He's going to honor himself and take things into his own hands. He got the resolution. That's what he's saying. Listen, he ain't waiting on no miracle with miracles in reverse, all right? He tired of being patient, all right? This one is tired of being patient. He's ready to do something, all right, to make something shake, all right? Oh, my God. Y'all, this is crazy. I'm about to have to get out this energy. I ain't gonna front because it's getting a little crazy. So, look, let's just see what is it that he's trying to do. Okay, let's see what is it that he's trying to do. Listen, I'm seeing the King of Cups and the World. Listen, he's very, very emotional, and he's definitely coming in to rock her world. All right, he's in an emotional state. He's been thinking over this. All right, listen, Eight of Wands in reverse. Boy, it's definitely not gonna be well thought out. Cause I heard crime of passion. Listen, this masculine is definitely on some mess. Y'all, tell me what is this masculine gonna be doing here? What is this masculine thinking about doing here with this divination abuser and this grudge holder? Okay, what do we got here? What is this? The Eight of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. So, listen, how many times are we going to say this? This masculine is not trying to walk away from this Queen of Pentacles, all right? This money, this woman who is out here helping him financially, all right? She, like I said, she came out as the Midas. She got the bread. She got money. She's financially well off. She's stable. She has stability. And listen, with this Eight of Cups in reverse, he's not trying to see her move on and walk away with this. He got his eyes on those pentacles. He's not, yo, this is so freaking crazy. Like, this man is just, he's all up in her pockets. He's not trying to hear nothing. I can't make it up with the King of Pentacles in reverse. What's so crazy, we had the Don Juan and we had the Femme Fatale. So that came out as a match, as a couple, right? And then we had the Queen of Pentacles, and now we got the King of Pentacles in reverse. These people are total freaking opposites, all right? Total opposites. And he's trying to get her in the energy of basically being a Jezebel, of basically being low vibrational, but she is on her healing journey. She is focused, all right? She is focused and doing what it is that she needs to do. I'm seeing, listen, bro, this is crazy. I'm seeing cat lady, retail therapy guru, and chronic multitasker. So this masculine does have an entity attachment. He wants her in the energy of being attached as well. He wants to be able to spend her money. And with the cat lady, he wants her inside. He don't want her outside partying, all right, possibly seducing. Finding somebody else here with the seduction card coming out. He definitely knows that she's beautiful and capable. But listen, but I am seeing the snake with swords and roses. This masculine was constantly lying, all right? Constantly lying to her. Lots of other women in the energy, all right? Definitely not somebody that she could trust. Definitely somebody that was deceiving her. And he was not protecting himself, and he wants her to be in the energy of not being protected as well. I don't think that she's talking to this masculine at this time, Charles, and this is really, really bothering him. He wants to know why she has him parked, why she is not speaking to him. But this is because she knows that this masculine is not who he says he is, okay? I can't make this up with Pioneer and Destroyer. Okay, she knows that this masculine is going to lead to her demise here, that he is going to be the thing that leads to her destruction, okay? With Seeker in reverse and Child Eternal, she is no longer seeking to help this childish masculine. She is no longer seeking to help him get back into the energy of being good, all right? She no longer, with Visionary in reverse at the bottom of the deck, all right? At the top of the deck, excuse me. She doesn't see the vision anymore, all right? She's not trying to give this masculine any advice. You know, honestly, she's just trying to move forward. She doesn't want to get any type of closure, have any type of conversation. Like I said, this masculine is concerned because she knows that they are no longer twin flames, right? Like I said, now we have we keep seeing a match here. It's a lot about twin flames. It's a lot about soulmates. This masculine is trying to have her in this, he previously had her in the energy. It's given illusions. It's given spell work, to be honest. He had her in the energy of believing that they were soulmates. Now that she sees that they are not, and she is awoken, and she is focused on moving towards her future and focusing on her stability and her abundance, this dude is confused. This ninja cannot figure it out. He don't know why she don't want nothing to do with him. He's imbalanced with this legal in reverse. He don't understand why she's not enamored with him. He's saying this, it's unfair. It's unfair. She was supposed to love me. You were supposed to love me. But listen, now he is trying to do something. All right? Because he is worried about his finances here. He's showing up as the King of Pentacles in reverse. He's a brokey. He's nothing without her. All right? And he's focused on those finances. And he is very, very lustful. We know this. But if he can't have her, then he wants to put her in the energy of destruction. All right? He wants her in the energy of being unstable. That is what he wanted. Because he tried to do some sort of work here is what I'm seeing. All right? This is what I'm seeing here. That he did something to try to possibly get her to keep her mouth shut, all right, with this speak your truth in reverse and just deal with this. It seems like he wanted her in the energy of being okay with this masculine. He wanted her in the energy of being okay with him doing whatever. But I am seeing with Rising Star and Boundless Possibilities, she is no longer in the energy of being held back by this man. She no longer wants anything to do with him, all right? She is rising above and looking towards her future. She knows that there are endless possibilities out here, all right, for her. She no longer wants to be depleted by this masculine. She no longer wants to hear anything that he has to say. He's not listening. Nothing is changing, and she is ready to release all attachment to him. He is blocked, okay, out of her energy, and she want nothing to do with this man. Listen, I'm seeing entity attachment. Listen, like I said, I got to get up out of this energy because he is definitely messed up, and a lot of things I'm seeing that something has been sent to him. Something has been returned back to him that he tried to send to Jenny, and she is rising. All right, she is rising. She is in her bag. She's doing everything that she needs to do. Her career is looking bright, and she has denied all access from this masculine to her because she knows that she wants nothing to do with no lustful man. I can't make it up. Nobody who's out here swinging their wand for everybody. All right, she wants nothing to do with somebody that's out here sleeping around with any and everybody. She's not trying to help him. All right, she sees that this masculine is taking away her spark. All right, and she is now trying to be back in the energy of focusing on self-love and peace. All right, I can't make it up. With the Page of Pentacles and the Hangman, she is focused on surrendering. All right, this is what she wanted for this masculine. She wanted to help him get into his healing. This is what this is about with this Six of Cups. This masculine's inability to do the healing work. All right, this one is all up in his feelings. He can't get out of his head thinking about the Empress. All right, with this Empress and King of Swords in reverse, he wants something new with her with this Ace of Pentacles, and he's going to do what he can, all right, to remove any and all competition, all right, and to regain control. All right, and I'm going to leave it there with the Emperor, the Five of Wands in reverse, and the Ace of Pentacles. All right, he's going to do whatever it is that he has to do to put himself back into her energy and put himself back into her life. He wants no competition. He wants no fights. He wants no arguments. He wants this to be a done deal. Okay, listen, Seven of Swords. Jenny, defend yourself, my girl. Stand tall. All right. I am seeing, listen, the High Priestess in reverse. This is what your ancestors want you to be aware of, Jenny. This is what your ancestors want you to know, is that this man is not finished here. He's not done with you yet. He's definitely in the energy of trying to, with this cyber bully in reverse and dirt digging and photo proof. He's definitely stalking you. He's definitely watching you. He's definitely looking you up. He's got his eyes on you. He's focused on you. And he wants to do whatever it is that he can to cause a disruption in your life, Jenny. Okay, I am seeing dirty offer in quarter case in reverse. It's like, if he's not going to be able to do it health-wise to damage your health, then he is going to try to, oh, wow, it's weird because we got kissing ASS in the back here. If he is not able to try to damage your reputation or damage your mental health or damage your mind, then he's going to be fighting. This is why I said this dude is loopy. He's going to be fighting because, like I said, with no facts and kissing ASS, he's not able to move on from you. He's not able to move on from Jenny. So he's going to be in this energy of still wanting to kiss her behind, still wanting to not move on, still wanting to be in her energy and linger in whatever way that may be. So listen, I can't stay in this energy for too much longer because it is very, very heavy energy. And I don't like it. But he's definitely in the energy of being a stalker. He's definitely looking for, looking up anything that he can. He's trying to be a bully and bully his way back into her life, however that is possible. But I am seeing that Jenny is in the energy of releasing attachments. So be mindful, Jenny, that this man, he does not want to be released, all right? And you're going to have to definitely stand strong and stand tall and be brave. And do not let this masculine back into your energy, all right? If you are somehow watching this video. I don't know why I suddenly started talking directly to you, all right? But that's what I have for y'all. I hope that the person who requested and everyone else enjoys this video. All right, I love you guys. Bye.